utilizing our pre-participation exam and opening that up from just the traditional height, weight, blood pressure, pulse that every school does, and started to look at strength, range of motion, whole body movements, and movement patterns in general, and looked at that for all of our student athletes. And through that, we were able to identify kids that were at risk. One example would be a single leg jump left to right, and kids that didn't match up quite well or were greater than 15%, we put a red flag and they got evaluated. At other schools, that wouldn't have taken place, and maybe that kid would have got hurt on the soccer pitch. So we took that proactive approach. What we see the OptoJump system helping us with is identifying those kids even one layer down. Instead of looking at a kid and giving them a red flag because they scored 15%, we think we can identify kids that are 5% and now give them the appropriate exercises or intervention and allow them to be not only injury-free but increase their performance. And that's where this merge we've talked about, and this is going to be able to do that. So it identifies discrepancies, it gives us real live data that's objective, and then Dan's going to be able to use it in the weight room also as a performance measure, right? We can get squat jump height or single leg hop distance or single leg height or flight times, and we can record that over time, and now Dan can validate his weight room programs and show that he's progressed the kid in performance. We can validate our rehab measures. Hey, kid got hurt, we do rehab. Did the rehab exercises that we prescribed help them? If they didn't, then we need to do a much better job, or we need to look at this kid a little bit more closely.
So no, I agree with Art. I mean, 100%. The reliability, and that's what we're always looking for as science people. You know, there's no more polyester shorts and whistles. And, you know, we're not just trying to get our athletes to sweat, work hard, and move heavy weights, and being able to show and track progress in an 18 to 24-year-old athlete through other measurements besides just strength is important to us. And I think this technology allows us to do that, and allows us to do it with a great degree of accuracy. Because, you know, we've talked about this a lot, but 18 to 24 years old, you know, most of these athletes, they're getting stronger.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
So for me to say, hey, look at my program, this is how good it is because your squat went up 50 pounds. Well, that should happen, and it will happen. And you know, if we have the right mindset and work habits in our athletes, strength gains are given. But this allows us to track athletic development. And I think that's really what's important. And again, wellness.